All right, Joe, thanks. Well, as we continue to talk weather and prepare for more snow this winter, this morning we're talking shoveling and safety and the dangers associated with it. Now, this may be a refresher course for a lot of folks, but it's always important to keep your health and well-being in check, no matter how young, old, fit you are. I'm joined right now by Gina DiGregorio, physical therapist at Hartford Healthcare Rehabilitation. Gina, thanks for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
Now, as I said, we go over this every year, but sometimes, you forget about something or you're just in a rush to get that driveway cleared, to get the walkway cleared. So you're not even thinking about it. You're just grabbing something and going, but you really just have to take a minute.
You do.
Make sure you're prepared. Make sure you have the right equipment, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so first off, when we're heading out, we're talking about, okay, you're not going to be in heels and a dress. Correct. Obviously, you're going to be wearing the appropriate clothing, the boots, the layers, cover-up, gloves, hat, all that good stuff, right? Yes. And then we have the shovels, the type of shovels.
Yeah,
right?
I brought a couple of different types today just to kind of illustrate the differences between the two, pros and cons. I will say, ultimately, everyone needs to go out and try this for themselves to see what's comfortable for them. There is no perfect shovel for every person out there. Right. But just the most common ones you'll see here, we have the straight-handled shovels. You'll see those everywhere. Yeah, this green one and then the one closest to you over there. And then we have the curved or bent handle, or sometimes called ergonomic shovels. So the benefit for this one is that when you're using it, it's raising your grip so that you don't need to bend over as far.
You don't have to bend as low.
Exactly. So it takes a lot of the stress off of your back. I like that feature a lot. This one here is more of a graduated curve. They do make ones that have almost like a dog leg. Like have you seen those? Yeah. So I'll tell you my opinion on that one. I think they're great at your back positioning, but I will confess I'm not known for my upper body strength. I have used those shovels, and because of the curve, you actually have to lift your shovel a lot higher to move the snow, and over time that really takes a wear and tear on your arms. So they're not my favorite. I really like this more graduated curve one.
All right, now before we move on, what you were talking about lifting, and we always hear lift with the legs, not your back, and that's really important to keep in mind.
Yeah, so when you're doing shoveling with any type of equipment, no matter how great the shovel, if you use it improperly, you can still really hurt yourself.
Right.
So you have to use your knees, keep your back nice and straight, take a manageable load of snow, not an iceberg, okay? And once you get it up, use your body to toss it. And if you want to put it behind you or something, turn your whole self to do it. Don't twist. That's how injuries can really happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So for the straight-handled shovels,
got the two straight
really the only variation you'll see there is in the materials. So you want something that's light but durable, like a plastic or fiberglass, and then in the size of the scoop. So you want to pick something that suits your frame and your ability. So for me, I would prefer that smaller yellow one over there. But for my husband or someone bigger and stronger, they could definitely handle the green one so they can move more snow more quickly.
And we're talking about the scoops. These scoops are all plastic, but there are metal ones as well.
There are.
We'll talk about the differences.
Well, they're more durable. You can probably break up ice chunks better with the metal, but they're also heavier, so you have to take that into account when you're doing your lifting. But even these plastic ones have the metal edge, so you can still kind of dig into the ice with those.
And any other tips to keep in mind as we head out? Probably one of them would be almost to salt the area that you're going to be first, because as you're just sort of getting your footing there as you start shoveling, you don't want to be slipping and falling right there.
Absolutely. And if you have the opportunity to push the snow versus lifting it, that's always the better choice too.
Yeah. And sometimes, because we've gotten this really nice, super light, not wet snow at all, you can almost use a push broom.
Absolutely.
Right? Or just like a regular kitchen broom to do your front steps.
Much safer.
And faster, I think.
Yes, I would agree. And just for heart health reasons too, it's a great cardiovascular exercise, but it's taxing on your heart at the same time. So if you're having any unusual symptoms, shortness of breath, chest pain, stop. And if it doesn't pass, you should seek medical attention. And even if you're feeling pretty strong out there, take breaks every 10 or 15 minutes. Pace yourself.
Right. It really is important to listen to your body in these situations, right? Don't just sort of brush it off if you are feeling extra tired, the shortness of breath that you mentioned, right? And to not be afraid, I guess, to call for help if you really think this is just not right. And we do have a few more safety tips here. Dress warmly, keep that in mind. Breathe through a scarf. That can sometimes
warms
help.
The air,
yeah. Take your time. Pace yourself, right? You're not going to get it all done in 20 minutes. Lift small amounts of snow and then use correctly sized, designed shovels. Also, as we mentioned, get help, call for help if you need it.
You do. And if you do have the misfortune to hurt yourself this winter season, you can go online to our website, rehab.hartfordhospital.org, and you can really find a lot of resources on there and get some information on all of our outpatient facilities as well. So you don't
have to go downtown Hartford, right?
You don't. We're all over the state state. We're all over the state.
Absolutely.
So if you need help, come and see us. We'd be happy to help you out.
And we'll have a link there to the Rehabilitation Network on our website, so you can just go to FOXCT.com for all that good stuff. Gina, thanks so much. As I said, it's a refresher course, but we all need it.
Yes, pleasure. Thank you.
Thanks so much. Much more still ahead. Stay with us.
Hi.
Tim?
Yeah, as we deal with a snowy winter, many families are wondering if it's time to invest in a snowblower. Well, Hartford Current columnist Jim